So, ladies and gentlemen, decided to give a little update on the refurbishing that I'm doing on one of the terrariums. So, and I just feel like it turned out okay. But, I decided I'm going to get a water feature in this one, and I tried something different. I was told once by somebody, if nothing changes, nothing changes. Straight up. So, I changed some shit around, and I think it's a really cool way to do it, and it's going to be a lot more efficient, especially with the fact that I'm trying to still make things self-sustaining. So I'm just going to go ahead and, as you can see, we're working on a hinge. Of course, it's going to get tidied up a lot more when it's finished. By the time it's done, it's going to look as good as those ones over there. I'll show you those ones in a second. But yeah, as you can see, I'm trying to make a hinge, without making a hinge. And then the mechanism works. Now I just got to clean it up. But as you can see, I'll put water in there overnight, and it went down significantly, so that means it's all around here. So that drainage layer is doing its job, as you can see. It's always good to add a drainage layer, always, and a screen, a mesh screen, because if I didn't have that screen, it would all be all blended together by now and be one big cesspool. So that's actually a little heartwarming to see that my drainage layer is working. So that's a good sign. Very much means that every product I make is going to work like that. So see, drainage layer works. It's going to be self-sustaining. And the plants didn't really survive the tree going in there and everything, so I gotta fix the plants up a little bit, trim them back. But what I'm gonna do is I added that water feature right there, as you can see in the back. I found these tiny ass little motors, probably the world's smallest water filters that I could find, or a water pump. I mean, like it's just fucking. I don't want to dig them out, but they're tiny as hell. They're tiny as hell. They're like this big of a motor. And I drilled a hole in the back so the cord can just come through the back and either sustain itself with a 9-volt battery that's going to be underneath here, or yeah, that's probably what I'm going to do, because I don't want to connect it to something that's already existed. And this is for it to get plugged into the AC/DC adapter into the wall, because it lights up on its own. So I'd rather have the water feature run on its own supply of energy than piggyback onto this one, because the lights you can turn off whenever you want, and make they're connected to a freaking app on the phone. So whatever, you can tell it to be whatever color you want it to be at the time. Like all that, like how I have my speakers. But so yeah, the water feature is going to be constantly running, so I'd rather have it on its own supply, like I said. And yeah, so as you can see, I would make a hose come up from, I drilled a hole into the wood, make the hose come up somehow, some way, because there was already a natural hole going there, if you can see. Ha, that's what she said. But this ain't that. But yeah, so I made the air hole bigger so the tube can come through, and I don't know, I was working with a lot of different ways to put it, and which now is probably why the plants got fucked up. But yeah, so instead of fucking around with it, I came back with fresh eyes with it. So I decided to order the part that I needed from Amazon. So hopefully within a day or two it'll show up, and we'll be able to finish this one. And as you can see, we'll make it look good, and it'll turn out looking just as good as these ones do. Ta-da! Check this out. Let's see this one. See how nice this one turned out. This one still could have used some cleaning up. I gotta figure out how to make the bead smaller and not so messy. But still, it's a lot nicer looking than that other one without being cleaned up. And the magnets, I gotta re-glue that magnet back down so that way, little concept I'm working on, but practice makes perfect. See, that hinge works better than this one. But yeah, as you can see, this is my other one. This one's called Little River. Little River. Say that 5 times fast. Instead of getting a glare, let's see if we can get a shot of this. But yeah, see, ta-da. They're cute looking. How sweet. But yeah, and then I got the tiny tabletop ones. All of these. And then I just made this one last night. And it's doing pretty well. And see, the top's all sealed on shut. Most of them I want to have them sealed shut or closed in some way, shape, or form, because that's really how you're supposed to have a terrarium. They're not supposed to be like open aired. But yeah, see, because this one's already dying, I gotta replace the plant in that one. But and also I started engraving all my work too, like real professional shit. Like see, like if I can get the zoom in. There we go. See, I engraved that shit. The title of what it is, when it was made, of course my signature. You know how hard it is to work with an engraver? That's talent right there. My signature, obviously, the name of the company, and the number terrarium it is. Like, yeah, there's a lot of thought that goes into this shit. I could have made that look a little bit better. But, yeah, see, a lot of thought goes into this shit, man. And a lot of attention to detail goes in here. Down to the how many roly-polies I put in. Type of shit. See, like this one, the cactus, or the succulent, was dying in there the other day. It wasn't getting enough nutrients. And it shriveled up. So I replaced it with this little one. Ta-da! And they just, not only do they just propagate, like you put a leaf of them down and just out of nowhere, bada bing, bada boom, a different one shows up. It's kind of cool how it works like that. But, yeah. Somebody very important taught me that. But, yeah, so this is tabletop terrariums, and that was my little update on, you know, how it looks and how when the motor goes. This one down here, it's going to be a different kind. I'm going to make, that one already has 2 filters in there. So that one, I'm going to have one of them connect to the little feature, like that comes through the wall right there. And that one, I'm going to make connect to that one, the waterfall pump. So, yeah. And I still got to come back to this one. This one I really should be paying attention to a lot because, yeah, that dragon is coming faster than I think he is. And I might just have to fucking bite the bullet and get a different enclosure for him. But I refuse to pay for that big of an enclosure. I can make it. I just need to make it. But as you can see, like, I did the jigsaw with it, and it didn't turn out as straight as I thought it would be. Well, neither did I. Sorry, Ma. I'm fucking around with it. Anyways, so fucking, like, you gotta sand this shit down still and make it more even, because the light, gotta figure out how to get it mounted in there. Probably more screws. Screwing solves everything. And then I gotta cut the other one out for this one, for that one. I still gotta get these shelves up somehow, but I figured I might as well. I guess if I'm gonna turn it on its back to do the shelves, I might wait to do the lights. Yeah, see, I gotta vacuum all this shit out then, and fucking that. Well, I gotta change the plants in there anyway. The only one that's working good is that big one. But yeah, I just didn't think about things through when I started planning. I thought I was gonna go straight smoothly, but I got a lot of work to do on this one, so I'll probably start working on this one. I should, but I gotta clean up first and finish that one I started. So yeah, that's the update I have for us in the world. So yeah, I got like 15 days left until this expo. So I need to really hustle. I need to really hustle, like it says on my shirt. Prolific hustle. I gotta really fucking hustle. And yeah, I gotta just get to it. Turn the music on and just get fucking to it, I guess. So fucking yeah. Got a lot of work to do. Alright guys. My little tree frogs. Not my tree frogs. My little fucking dart frogs. What's up, dudes? Dude, fat asses are waiting for me to feed them too. Everyone's waiting for me to feed them. Everyone's always got to eat. Everyone's always got to eat. That's alright, I always got to eat too. So, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, with that being said, this is Tanks by Tone. Fuck with me. Morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's pretty early in the morning, and here getting food for my snakes and Sensei. But stopped at a new pet store that I've never been at before, and just browsing around, and I come to a banana ball python. And no offense to this place, but that is not the way you're supposed to keep them. So really shouldn't. But yeah, we're gonna end up taking this little guy because yeah, I gotta get him out of that. I gotta get him out of that. That is way too moist for them. He's gonna get an upper respiratory infection like that. I'm surprised if I'll be surprised if he doesn't already have one. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and save this little guy. So we're gonna see how if we ever get some service. I'm really looking for feeder mice, and they didn't have any, but they have great prices for them. So maybe it's Pickle and PetSmart's mice that they won't eat. Who knows? But somehow, some way, they don't like the fucking frozen ones. So I gotta do something. Gotta find out something. Hey, look at this little dude. What's up, buddy? What's up, dude? I thought about getting him. That's a good price. $71 on top of 40% off. But then I saw the banana. And that's a great price for a banana ball. Either they don't realize how awesome morphs are and like how expensive they really can be, or they just have really low prices. But either way, I'm going on the latter of the two. They just have probably really low prices because they're really low placed. No offense to the place I'm buying this from, but I mean, come on. Like, look, that is way too moist for that shit. That's not okay. For one, no. Like, he needs a tank by Tone. He needs a home. He needs a home by Tone. So, we're gonna be right back with the update on purchasing this little guy. So, look, isn't it weed? Is that another weed? That is so another weed. I might just buy it just to see. Just to test it out. It looks like another weed. Hey, let's go ahead and make a label that covers the whole entire product so we can't really see exactly what's in there. I gotta see if Sensei's elite. He don't like anything else. We'll see if he eats these. Look, that's a really tiny one. Look at that tiny ass one. It's all lighter than the other ones. Give me the one that gets to eat first. That gets eaten first. He's gotta eat something. He's gotta try something on that. Because who knows? I don't know what's wrong with him, but he's gotta eat. Still waiting for some service so I can get the snake on out of his fucking legs and get it back home where it belongs. I kind of lost the flow. Damn, I'm still waiting for some customer service, dude. Still fucking waiting for some customer service. I don't know if I want to come back to this place, but I have to get that snake. I have to. So we're gonna see how much longer it takes to get some fucking service. Well, turns out she's been here since January. Since January. She's been here since my birthday. It's crazy. Yeah, no one's taking her. For as good of a price as it is, no one's taking her. So, yeah. It's a good thing I got her. It's a good thing I got her. So we're gonna have an update on how she is. She's about to shed, so her eyes are all like fuzzy and shit. But we're gonna see.